Hey guys, Stacy here from the Christian Gaming Channel, bringing a brand new episode of Sonic Mania. Last time we were in Stardust Speedway, and today we are going through Hydro City. I'm not going to say it the other way like most people say, because that's not right. Anyways, just going to travel on through, see if there's anything... Oh, that's right, it's not like the Sonic 3 version. Okay, so instead of going the route I typically take, we're going to go upwards, which is the better way. You can get a little spin dash action going on too. Oops. Bump the mic. Hope you guys have been having a good week. I've been having a pretty decent one, all things considered. Okay, I didn't really want to use Super, but I really want to take the upper route. So if I can just get some height? Height, please? No? Okay, apparently no height for me. That's not ideal. Definitely gonna have to take the next checkpoint so I can disable Supersonic. That's the one thing I really like about fan games, is they give you the option to disable Supersonic. I really need air, otherwise I'll really disable Supersonic. Okay, that was uncomfortably close. Didn't have enough rings, really? Okay. Sorry if you hear the dog barking in the background. I think he's upset he's not getting attention from everybody else. Game, please? What? Okay, I'm just doing terrible today. Either Supersonic is that twitchy, or I've just been playing too much of some other games, apparently. Oh well. Maybe we'll be able to preserve using Supersonic, I can't guarantee that. Because it seems like we're going to run out of rings very quickly. I'm sorry about the commentary. I know it's not exactly the best. But I'm trying at least. There we go. Okay, so we have air now. Permanently, unless we get hit. All we have to do is not get hit. It should be that simple, right? I really wanted to show that secret off, but I don't know if we can or not. If we go this way... Yeah, there's a super ring. I'd like to think I've been fairly good about showing off the super rings for you guys. Unlike Sonic Superstars, I can actually know where all the rings are in this... Well, not all the rings, but most of the rings are in this game. Enough to... Really? I understand you taking away the bubble, but you have to take my shield too. Oh. Back it up. Just need a pixel. There we go. That was by a very small margin. I made that. Okay, let's just work our way up. Tails, get those rings for me, so that's all good. And let's take a break and check out the special zone. Special stage. Hopefully we can get this. This color palette makes me think of Wario. That's all I really got to say about this stage, other than I fail it. That's something else I could say. I failed this stage. I do like the drum backbeat, though, in this song. Even if I did get hit, I still enjoy the music. That drum backbeat makes me think of, honestly, any 1980 song. Anytime I've heard one on the radio, they all have the same exact drum beat. And I'm not making this up. Every time I've heard a song that I don't know of, but I've heard the drum beat in it, I can almost always pinpoint it to being a 1980 song. It's kind of weird that a lot of them use the same exact drum beat. Okay, this is going to be tricky. There's spikes right here, but there is a bubble shield. There we go. I think we're making progress. We were. Now we're gonna make more again. There we go. Well, I guess I could feel the conversation. I did mention Superstars earlier. I actually got that as a birthday present for Switch just recently, so I've been working my way through it. I've already played it once with a group of friends when it first released, but playing it on my own, I'm actually enjoying the game a little bit more, because I'm actually able to take my time and explore. Don't get me wrong, I had a great time playing it together for the first time in multiplayer, but it's definitely a more enjoyable experience single player, in my opinion. Although the fact that you can't just go back to a special ring after you complete a stage and just try again on the Emerald is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. I really feel like they should allow you to redo that, instead of just locking you completely out of it. It feels more fair in my opinion than let you retry. Now it's time to turn the tables on Eggman. Or Robotnik in this case, whichever you want to call him. Nope, don't want that. You know, honestly, credit where it's due, he can take a hit. Which is kind of surprising, honestly. Considering he's not in a mech or anything. Anyways, they're just gonna ram his vehicle into the wall. It'll probably buff out. And any hidden items? No. I think my favorite stage, as far as Superstars goes right now, is probably Speed Jungle Act 1, if only for the music. I really like the music in that stage. Although the Sky Temple Zone feels kind of like a gimmick. I don't mind the length of the stage necessarily, but it's kind of disappointing you only get one act. Just feels like that could have been a whole lot more than just one act. Honestly, they probably could have just split that level in half and made it 2 acts. As far as quality for Superstars go, as far as the quality of Sonic Superstars goes, I think it's somewhere between Mania and Sonic 4 Episode 2. I feel like that's a very fair comparison because Mania is still the best classic Sonic game, at least in the current time. We're going back to the 90s, I would go back to Sonic 3. I digress. Sonic 4 Episode 2 though, because the physics, while they're good, don't feel as good as Mania. It might use the same physics engine, I don't know, but just from feel, it doesn't feel as good as Mania. It kind of feels more in line with Sonic 4 Episode 2 with certain gameplay feels. Although that's not really a knock against it. I enjoy Sonic 4 Episode 2, unlike most people. I enjoy the game. I think graphically it's a very good looking Sonic game. The physics are kind of jank, but they're easy enough to adapt to. Episode 1, on the other hand, it's just kind of jank. I can't really say much to defend that game. Okay, let's spin dash, and we're going to do another spin dash to get up here. There we go, and get ourselves some free air. The weird thing is I've actually 100%ed Sonic 4 Episode 1 and Episode 2. I think I might have even played Episode Metal. I guess when you're really into 2D Sonic and Mania didn't exist at the time, you really didn't have too many options on PC. And here we go, down the drain. And Robotnik's back with a vengeance. He's gonna try and blow us away, I guess? Now his plans are extremely short-sighted. Put bombs and spikes in the tunnel, but the bombs can damage your own machine. He really doesn't think these things out, does he? There's something I've noticed about my commentary though. The further in the episode I go, the better it gets somehow. Maybe I'm just a slow startup. It could very well be. Any bombs today? Well, there are plenty of walls that are slowing me down. I think those are the walls from the Labyrinth Zone, actually. Now that I'm looking at them. That's a nice callback if that's true. Bye, Tails. Any day. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Mania Bubble Shield is worse. Oh, everything about Sonic 3 type elements in Mania is not as good as the original. The Insta Shield and the Bubble Shield are completely nerfed in my opinion. But we can still do that at least. I was really hoping to do that, because that would have looked cool, but that still looks kind of cool. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this episode and you put up with the slow start for my commentary, but thank you for watching this. Remember, Christ is King and Jesus loves you. Bye.